Oh, hello friends. Welcome back to Harmony Hills Home and Garden. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're coming back, thank you. I'm Jenny and we live and garden in Baltimore, Maryland, Zone 7. I thought I would give another update on the next to the last day of work on my backyard renovation project. Show you what the crew has done and what I have done. And tomorrow is the last day of work. So after tomorrow, I'll do a full project overview. But for now, here is the next to the last update on the construction of the backyard hardscape. So I'm happy to report a few days progress here. Let's go back in time and catch you up to what happened at, let's see. I think you saw the middle of day 4 where it started to rain, right? Thursday afternoon. So I have an update for you for Friday, and today is Monday. And so then I'll get this one up and then I'll show you all of it after it's done tomorrow. I believe I showed you on day 5 that they had all 3 of the walls done. So they still have to take out the extra soil. We have a mound of soil over here and a small mound there and a small mound there. They're going to scrape off the top 4 inches of this soil and replace it with good compost mixed with topsoil. So the soil will be amended and improved. That's happening tomorrow. But for now, the construction of these 3 walls is done. And the construction of the top wall is now done as well. So this is a short wall. It starts over here at the brick pathway and it gets taller, actually it gets deeper as we go across here. There are 2 steps up and then a stepping stone path to the old original patio. And then this wall continues to hold in this slope down here along this what will be a grass pathway. This wall is done being constructed and it's now setting. The mortar is setting. And it ends right here, and then I'll be planting in here and tying that all in. So it's just a little touch to tie in the top of the patio with the new terraced beds. So I'm pretty pleased with that. The grass pathway here has nothing changed, but on Friday they did level out. They dug down a couple of inches, and then today they built this wall. So that's great. Also over on this end, right under here, there is a 3-inch PVC pipe that I'll be able to use. There's going to be a pipe run under this sidewalk. That's happening tomorrow. And then there's a pipe under here as well. So I'll be able to run my irrigation from the hose, which is on the other side of the fence right there, down under this sidewalk and then under the sod here, and then under this wall and up into this flower bed so that my irrigation lines aren't laying on top of the sidewalk like they are right now. So what remains tomorrow is to take out that soil out of the 3 raised bed areas and replace it with good topsoil mixed with some composted leaves. They're going to also bury this pipe under this brick pathway here and do the same thing out front so that I can also run my irrigation lines under the front sidewalk. And I think that's all that's left to do tomorrow. So that doesn't sound too hard. Maybe a half a day, maybe. I don't know. But let me show you what I did down at the patio today. While the guys were working on this last wall up here, I started doing some plants and rearranging down here. So I used to have these 2 Golden Globe arborvitaes sitting here on either side of the stage that used to be here. Well, they had moved one of these back over there temporarily so that they could do this construction. So what I did today was I pulled the Golden Globe from back there in its temporary hole up to this area here. I cut out some sod here, made a little bit more planting space to kind of just naturally flow from the arbor over to the step stones. And then I trimmed up and pulled weeds and stuff to clear this part out as well. Then I dug up 2 hostas, one from here and one from over there, and I divided each of those 2 into 3, and I replanted the 3. Each of them has one up at the top of the steps, one in the corner, and then one a little bit further along the walkway. So 3 clumps of hosta. They look absolutely terrible right now. But that's because under all the construction and the digging and the dividing, almost every leaf had been broken. So I took off all the broken leaves, just leaving a few straggly leaves remaining. But this will be nice and full. I believe this is either Francie Hosta or Francis William. I'm going to look it up and see if I can figure out which one it is. Anyway, 1, 2, 3 hosta clumps there, and then symmetrically on this side, 1, 2, 3 hosta clumps over here, and this Golden Globe Arborvitae. Now, I did cheat a little bit, and I situated this Arborvitae so that the prettiest side is actually facing this patio, because rarely will you stand up on the lawn where the dog is right now and look at that arb, but you will often sit on these chairs and look at the arb. So I put the pretty side down here. So that's the update here. This is the next to last update. The next update will show the finished project, all of the things done. Of course, I won't have everything planted, but it'll be the final view of all of the hardscape construction. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Thank you so much for the kind and encouraging comments about this project. I really am very excited about it, and I appreciate that you all are excited about it too, and I will do my very best to continue to give you content that shows how we end up planting these up over time. Have a wonderful day in your garden, friends. I hope I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.